First Date Follow-Up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
Ryan is on the phone today for a first date follow-up. He's getting ghosted by Chelsea, so in a few minutes we're going to call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date if he still wants one. But before we do that, Ryan, what's up? How long has it been since you heard from Chelsea?
It's been, I'd say, probably about a week or so.
How many times have you tried to reach out to her in that time?
Probably about 3 or 4 times.
Oh.
I didn't want to seem like I was a stalking, type. So after the last time, I just, left it alone and got in contact with you guys, to see if I could try and figure something out. Because, I don't know what I did wrong. I thought it was a great, first date. I thought we hit it off. And I've just been ghosted ever since.
Oh. Why don't you start by telling us about the date?
Okay, so we went out, dinner, drinks, conversation. Everything was pretty good. And this came about after, us connecting on Hinge. Had some friends tell me some good things about Hinge, so I figured I'd try it out. So, we went on our date, and then we went to a nearby park after that.
And how'd it go at the park?
The park went good, but I guess there was something that was pretty questionable that happened at dinner. We were hanging out, having a good time, chatting it up. And so she got a phone call and she said she needed to take the call, and she excused herself from the table and went out for this call. And the call was probably she was gone for about 15 to 20 minutes.
Oh, wow.
I thought it was pretty important because she stepped outside of the restaurant, but she walked all the way to the corner or up the street a little bit. And I could see from the restaurant that she was in a heated exchange, like her hands were flying and I could see the veins popping out of her forehead. And she was yelling and screaming into the phone.
Oh.
And so and by this time, the food came, her food was cold. I didn't want to start eating without her. And so, she comes back inside. And she's really cool, calm, and collected. And I said, "Is everything okay?" And she said, "Yeah, I'm just dealing with some family stuff. My sister called me and, a little sibling quarrels or whatever." And so I just said, okay. I said, "Well, do you want me to order you something else? I can have them send this back and we can order you a fresh one so that way it's hot." And, she didn't want to eat at that point. She said, "No, I'm fine. We can just wrap up, if you want to eat and, we can go to the park." So, yeah, that's kind of how that portion of the date went. That's the only hiccup that I could think of that happened.
That's a pretty big hiccup. Well, and she went with you to the park, which is a good sign. Because to continue after dinner, she kept it going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. We went to the park, we had, great convo, and I even got a peck in on the cheek at the end of the date, which I thought was great. And I just don't know what else happened. It's really weird.
All right. Well, we'll see if we can figure it out for you then. We'll play a song, come back, and then call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting you, and then maybe get you another date, all right?
Thanks. Sounds good. Let's do it.
We'll play a song, come back, get your first date follow-up next. If you're just joining us for today's first date follow-up, Ryan is on the phone. He's getting ghosted by Chelsea and doesn't know why. So in just a second, we're going to call her, see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date. But before we do that, Ryan, why don't you catch everybody up on your situation?
Yeah, so had what I thought was a great date with Chelsea. The only hiccup that happened during the date was she had to take a phone call from, an important phone call to deal with a situation, family situation, I guess. But other than that, we hit it off. Great conversation, great energy, great vibes. Even got a peck on the cheek at the end of the night. After that, just ghost. Nothing. Gone. Crickets.
All right. You ready for us to call her?
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Chelsea, please?
This is Chelsea.
Chelsea, hi, how are you? My name is Jubal, and this is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Chelsea. I'm Nina, also on the show.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Hi. Hello.
Have you ever listened to the show before?
I actually have, yeah.
Oh, sweet.
This is pretty surprising. How cool.
Really cool. Do you know why we would be calling you?
Did I win something? I hope I did.
It's possible. It depends how much you like Ryan. You remember going on a date with Ryan?
Oh my gosh.
So this is a first date follow-up, the segment where if you've been ghosted, you can email us so we get that person on the phone and ask why you're being ghosted. And Ryan emailed us about you. So can you tell us why you're ghosting him?
The reason why I'm ghosting him is because I'm trying to dodge my ex, and I honestly didn't want to scare Ryan away. So my ex texted me while I was on the date with Ryan, and he texted, "I need to see you." And then he continued, like, "I tracked your phone. I'm coming to see you."
Oh, what?
And so I went to call him to kind of diffuse the situation. Because, like, we've been broken up for about 6 months, but he's really having a hard time accepting the breakup. And so he drives by my house constantly. He, like, sends me still flowers to work.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow. And so I honestly, I took the call. And after that, I just had a hard time because I just don't want... I really feel like I need to get a handle on him before I bring anybody into my life and bring this drama into anybody's life. And I honestly feel bad for Ryan. Like, I just don't want to bring that to him. And so I just haven't really responded much to Ryan.
You liked him, though?
Yeah, I liked Ryan a lot, actually.
It's actually kind of respectful. Like, think about how many people have, like, ex drama and they don't even care about the new person they bring into their life. And now this new person is, like, collateral damage. I think that's really cool of you, but I also think that's something you could probably tell him.
I guess I could have told him. I honestly feel like it's not fair. It's not fair to bring anybody with... My ex is pretty persistent, as you see. Yeah. You know? And I just don't want to put him in any dangerous situation.
Oh, wow. You think he's, like, dangerous?
Well, I mean, I don't know about how he will be confrontational.
Oh, okay.
If he sees me with another guy.
Yeah.
And so that hasn't happened yet. So I don't know.
Well, if you think about it this way, though, your ex is still controlling you because you're not dating people you want to date.
Pretty much. Yeah, that's true. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, in my opinion, that's pretty unacceptable.
But, like, how do you handle that?
I don't know. I am really trying hard to just be civilized and talk to him and just try to calm him down and just let him know that I'm not interested anymore. And it's just been really hard.
Well, I have a couple ideas for you, but I'll get to those in a second. First, I want to let you know that Ryan is actually on the other line and has been listening and wants to talk to you.
Yes. Hi, Ryan.
Hey, Chelsea, how are you?
I'm good, and you? I'm so sorry. I honestly did not mean to ghost you. It's just been really stressful.
I mean, I'm so happy to hear your voice. I'm sorry to put you on the radio and put you on the spot like this, but I didn't know what else to do. And I just needed some closure. I needed to know. I just really thought there was a connection there. And so, yeah, I'm happy to hear that it wasn't me.
No, you didn't do anything wrong. You were so sweet. I felt like we really had a connection, and it's been so hard for me. It's been really heavy because I just honestly don't want to put you in any weird situation. You know, I don't think it will be fair.
There are a couple of questions. Are you still attached emotionally? Like, you know, do you still have feelings for him?
No, I don't have feelings for him, and it's been 6 months. Yeah, absolutely not.
Chelsea, I have a question for you. Why do you still talk to him?
I don't know. I'm just...
Did you feel bad?
Something like that. I feel bad for him. I know he's suffering.
Care about yourself. You're done with the relationship with him. You don't need to talk to him unless you have like a kid or something and you have to talk to him. You don't need to feel bad for him. Feel bad for yourself. You're not able to date Ryan and you want to date Ryan. And you're letting your ex control how that issue goes because you're worried about your ex. Worry about yourself. Get it, girl.
Preach, Jubal. You should get it, girl. You should also make sure that your man like has some type of restraining order if he really does keep popping up in random places, because that is not okay.
Yeah, if it's super bad, you should do that. It's for real.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really stopped fully the communication. I could definitely block him. I just felt so bad for him because I thought he's just really suffering, and I hated having to break up the relationship, but I really don't have any feelings for him.
Believe me, it's hard to not talk to somebody who's persistent. But you ghosted Ryan. You can ghost again.
Oh my God.
Man, this life coaching right now is just, accurate.
It's true. It's so mean. I'm sorry, Ryan.
You can tell she's so empathetic too, which is a great quality, Chelsea, but Jubal's right.
Would you like to go on another date with Ryan? We'll pay for it.
I would love to. I really like Ryan.
Yeah. What else you got, life coach?
Go, Ryan. Just get it, girl. That's all I'm saying. That's my only advice.
Thank you. I really want to say thank you guys so much for getting us back together here, and so that we can continue on. And Chelsea, don't worry. I'm a big boy. I can hold my own. I can hold you down and, protect you and myself.
Aww.
So no worries about the crazy ex, and come get it, girl.
Jubal's first date follow-up.